Hey guys, it's been a hot minute since I've done a video, and I know that I said I was going to do one, so I wanted to cover today on whether you should train your abs or not, especially as a competitor. And the answer is yes, in my opinion. You may hear people and other competitors and even pros say not to train your abs, and I'm going to tell you why I feel that you should. For starters, you should train everything from head to toe. If you don't do that, then you're going to have imbalances and you could injure yourself later on. Hence, my own experience. I had undertrained abs for years, mostly because I do have ovarian cysts, and so sometimes training abs in a certain way where it's like a crunching motion puts more strain on that and makes it hurt a little bit more. But over time in doing that, then I had lower back pain because I wasn't training my abs to help stabilize my core and for balancing. So your core is a very important part of balance, coordination, stability. You use it even when you don't feel like you're using it, to sit up even out of bed, to roll over, any of that, and you use it in a lot of the exercises that you have in your program. So it's important to strengthen the core in order to better help all the other exercises that you are doing. So how you train them is what's important. When it comes to training your abs, we want to shrink the waist. We don't want to add it and make it bulky, right? So there's a way around that. One, you won't see a lot of us using, dumbbells in order to train the abs, because obviously, just like your biceps and your legs, the more weight that you use, the more you're going to build that muscle out. Now, we're still working the core, but we're not adding bulkiness and making those muscles swell and get bigger. So usually, typically with abs, we're trying to also get the transverse abdominis, or your TBA, which is the most inner deep part of your abs. And this is very important because it's going to help to shrink your waist. And this is also that muscle, if you have had kids, that you can separate when you do have kids. So your TBA is that one that helps to bring the waist together and to shrink it all back. So is very important. So we're going to do this through stomach vacuums. Some of you have that in your program, especially if you don't have an ab wheel. That's another good one to work that. And then we'll do various exercises. We're not going to work on the obliques so much, which are the sides of your abs. It's more in the middle and also your back. And doing this is going to help with that stability and core movement that you need for everything without adding a bunch of bulkiness. If you're doing weights and you're doing side bends, that's going to add bulkiness. So we want to avoid that as much as we can, especially if you want a smaller waist. Of course, if you want a bigger waist, by all means, go ahead and add some of that in, but most of us want a smaller waist. So when it comes to training abs, my philosophy is that you should still train them. It's how you train them and how that is going to ultimately affect in how they look. Also, at the end of the day, the biggest factor in seeing your abs, of course, is going to be what you eat in the kitchen. So for many of us, we're trying to drop body fat, not trying to gain it. As right now, you can't see my abs because I have a layer of fat over them. So what you eat ultimately is going to show your abs at the end of the day. By dropping body fat, you're not going to be able to fat reduce. It's just all over fat reduction. So other than that, if you guys have any questions, please comment them below. But I hope to have more videos for you guys soon, and I hope you guys are enjoying your workouts. But until then, I will see you guys later.